welcome back to my channel. So I just spent the last week of my vacation in Tokyo and it was my first time ever going to Japan, which is kind of crazy because I've literally been wanting to go since I was like 9 years old, but it just never happened. By the time that I had a budget to like fly internationally very far, I always prioritized coming to Seoul, and we wanted to go last year, but we only have very specific times off in the year when we have vacation, working at the kind of job that we do, and it just like didn't work out last year. We couldn't go in summer because they weren't letting people in because of COVID, and then at Christmas we went home instead. So finally I got to go to Tokyo, and I just wanted to do a video showing you guys all of the shit that I got, because okay, I completely deluded myself into being like, I won't actually buy that much when I'm in Japan. Like, I'm not really that into anime anymore. Like, most of it is nostalgia. Like, I don't watch anime as much anymore. Like, I just really am there for the vibes. I'm literally delusional. I bought so much shit. I have no money now. But I thought I would show you guys everything that I got, because I will say I do not regret a single purchase. So let's get into it. So the main interest that I have can sort of be split into like a couple of categories. Obviously there's K-pop, which seems ridiculous given that I live in Korea, and like, what, I'm gonna go to a different country and buy the stuff that I buy here? Yeah, obviously I'm gonna do that. Because in Japan they have so much stuff that you can't get anywhere else and is really exclusive, and they also have a bunch of places where you can buy photo cards. So I have a bunch of K-pop stuff. Secondly is Sanrio. As you guys know, I'm a Sanrio girly, and obviously like there is nowhere like Japan for Sanrio stuff. Then there comes the category of fashion, which unfortunately I can't fit into most of the fashion there because it's all really teeny tiny Asian sizes, but there were a few pieces and accessories that I was able to pick up. So yeah, those are sort of the main three categories. There are some like miscellaneous random things that I won't lie, there are a couple of little anime bits, but yeah, as I said, I'm not really as into anime like now as I used to be. I have sort of periods. I'm sure I'll get back into anime in a couple of years. I'm just living in Korea. I really don't have any time or space for like anything other than K-pop right now. But yeah, let me get into it. So I've kind of divided this up by like shop or like area or like type of thing, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna start with the stuff that I got in a store called Quixote, which basically, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a shop where they sell fucking everything you've ever imagined, for like fairly decent prices, but they have a bunch of Sanrio stuff, and they also have like makeup. They even have like a floor for like designer goods. They just have like everything. It was really funny because I was really excited to go to Daiso in Japan, and I will show you my bits that I did get in Daiso, but I actually found that Don Quixote was like so much more exciting and impressive for me. I don't know, but yeah, let me get into the stuff that I got in Don Quixote. So as I said, they had a lot of Sanrio, and I went ham on the PC holders. So I have a Hello Kitty PC holder, I have a Kurumi one, and I have a My Mellow one. These are like the original like Sanrio PC holders. I'm sure a lot of you guys will have these because I know you can get them in like the States and whatever, but they actually are really difficult to find here in Korea, and when you do find them, they're like really kind of expensive because they're like imported, so you have to pay the import tax. So I've been waiting, specifically this one, come on, this is like so Georgie coded. I waited to go to Tokyo to buy it, and I've been wanting like the Kurumi one, and this one, it's just kind of like super Wonyo vibes. So yeah, I really want to pick a new one. But then I also saw this one, which is so cute. I haven't even unpacked it yet. It's My Melody. Come on, focus. But it's literally so cute. I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, these are the PC holders that I got. They also had some socks and stuff. Wow, you literally can't see because of the tag. Hang on, let me actually open these. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh my god, finally. Let me remove the tag, but yeah, they are literally so cute. Look at it, and like even the tag is so cute. They do have like a little range of this like Jiraike, like My Mellow and Kurumi, and like a lot of it was sold out because obviously like that is like super in trend, so I think it's really like highly desired. But I did find these little socks, and like I always knit socks. My socks are always dying and getting holes in them, so I just thought those were super cute. So the next thing I got is actually a It's like a long PC holder. It's for like full cut photos. And these were actually, I wish I still had the packaging, but I think I chucked it in Tokyo. I don't have it with me. These were like blind boxes, and so Maya and I both got one. And I was a little bit sad that I didn't get, they had like a bunch of pink ones obviously for like My Sweet Piano and some Melody and Hello Kitty, but the Sinnoh one's so cute. I was really nervous that I was gonna get, I literally can't remember his name, that little fish guy. I'm gonna put a picture here. They are obsessed with him right now. He's not my vibe. But yeah, I was a little afraid. So I got this one, and I think Maya got the little Twin Stars one, which is very cute. So yeah, very happy with that. Yeah, I'll have to put a full cut in. I have a couple of these, or like not exactly this style, but a couple of like Sanrio full cut holders that that I've got in art box here in Korea. But this one is super cute, and I don't think I have a Sinnoh one. This is one I do, maybe. I don't know, but it's very cute and I like it. So the next thing I got was some lashes, because the lashes in Japan are just so freaking cute. Like this is what all the gyaros are going and getting the lashes. And they're super big and fluffy, but they also have like a different style. It's like 2 different types of lashes that they've like put together. So it's much thinner on the inside and then really big and fluttery on the outside. And I wore these yesterday to the Yoongi concert, and everyone was giving me compliments. So thanks, Japan. The next thing I bought is actually not that exciting. It's just an eyeliner, but this is my favorite brand of eyeliner. You can buy this in Korea, but I needed a new eyeliner and it was there. And I also may have already used this and put it back in the packaging, but yeah, this, if you're ever in Japan or Korea, or if you ever see this for like not a stupid imported price, this is my favorite eyeliner ever. I've been using it for like, God, probably like 8 years now. It's literally the best ever. So the next things that I got were also from Quixote, but these are like a little bit more exciting because they were a little bit more. Okay, I'll show this one first and then I'll show the other two together, because like obviously I'm gonna wear them together. These are some little cinnamon roll arm warmers. They're so freaking cute. I thought these were gonna be leg warmers, but Maya bought the creamy ones and she wore them yesterday to Yoongi. She pulled them out and she was like, these are not for feet, they're tiny. But they're for arms, but they're literally so cute. And look, it's all, it's kind of, can you see how they're like a really nice like cream color, and then he's got a little bow. And yeah, I didn't know which character to get, but I don't know, this style really, I really liked it with the cream and the blue. It's very cute. So next I got a little set of my mellow things. So I got this little neck bow. I wish this was like a style in Korea. I think this is one of the craziest things about like going to Japan. It's like obviously everyone knows the fashion in Japan is crazy, but like I think people don't realize how deeply boring the fashion in Korea is. Everyone sees like K-style, like Korean fashion style. That's not what's actually in fashion here. Most people literally wear sweatpants and t-shirts like every single day. All the girls. Like no one is wearing cute fashion. Like every so often you'll see someone who's dressed nicely, but it's not my vibe, right? In Japan, everyone is just like immaculate. The amount of cute girls like looking so perfect and polished. Anyway, I'm literally obsessed. Like so inspired, which like fucking obviously I was going to be, but like it actually took me by surprise, even though I knew I was gonna be like super excited by the fashion there. But yeah, I need to make like a million Pinterest boards now. But they are super obsessed with, obviously of course we all know this, like the schoolgirl style, and they have so many of these little neck bows and ties like everywhere. And this one it was really decently priced. It was from Quixote and it has my mellow on it and it's like pink and I'm obsessed. One of the only fashion pieces I could buy, because obviously it's oversized, but it's got her embroidered on it and it's so cute, and I'm gonna wear it like this and I just love it. I'm so happy. Okay, I think those are the last bits from Quixote that I bought for myself. So I'm now gonna pretend a little bit about some things that I bought for my friend, and this will then transition into the next section. So I posted a picture from Don Quixote on my story, and my friend Tasha was like, bitch, you have to get me that duck PC holder because I'm gonna use that for Tere from ZB1. So of course I snatched him for her. So Tasha, this one's for you. This is your little duck boy for Tere. And the other things I bought for her were for the Sanrio store. Whoop, transition to Sanrio. I bought these for Tasha. If you don't know Tasha, this is her account. I feel like a lot of you guys will know her. She is a huge Seungmin stan. She is like the ult Seungmin bias. So obviously she wanted Purin and Pochoko, and these are fucking badge holders, but it makes them look like little pickets and their key rings. And I am literally so obsessed. These ones are for Tasha. let's get into mine. So I'm starting to realize that I must have misplaced one because I know that I also bought the Kurumi one, but I bought the cinema roll one. I bought the, oh my god, I bought the Potoko one, obviously for Sungmin, and of course I bought the Memela one. I will, when we get into like the K-pop goods, I will show you what these look like on things. I definitely also bought the Kurumi one. I don't know where she's gone. She might be on a bag. But yeah, I am obsessed. Maya and I have become badge girlies because of Japan, which is great for my bank balance, you know. So continuing with the Sanrio store stuff, I have never really had particular feelings about Matsumaru before. He's not really my vibe, but I respected the people who were like, oh my god, he's Changbin. I've become a fucking convert, so I had to buy one. What is it about a character or an item or like something random that you have no particular feelings towards, and then there's either a character or an idol and you're just like, well, now I associate with this with you, and now I'm literally so obsessed with that it sickens me. Yeah, I brought this everywhere with a Changbin in it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm obsessed with that man. So continuing with Sanrio and with PC holders, this might be my favorite PC holder that I bought. Look at her, she's fluffy. And one of the things that I love about this, because I do have some like soft fabric PC holders that I bought here in Korea, and the problem with them is that they're literally just fabric. Like if you scrunch your hand, it's gonna scrunch into a wall, which is terrifying if you have a PC in it. So I always have to like get one of those like mini size top loaders that fits the PC exactly and like put it in and like, and then I don't have enough, so I end up having to move it. This is actually like, I can't squish it more than this. Like it's stable. It has like proper like really hard plastic inside it, so your photo card is safe, and it's just so cute. And like even the detailing of like the clip is pink. I'm obsessed. But yeah, this did have a Chan piecing in it at all times after I bought it, and I did bring it everywhere. And Maya got the Sinner one, and she also got, what's her name? I literally can't remember her name. The white rabbit Sanrio character. I have something of her here, but it doesn't say her name on it. Something Mel? I don't know. She's really cute, but Maya got that one of it, so we were taking some pictures of our PCs together. But yeah, I love it. Oh, showing you the thing that I just showed you. I got this, which is such a silly purchase because this is a light stick bow, and I had been wanting one of these for so freaking long. But Amazon Japan is like really weird, and it doesn't like to ship to Korea. Like mine, I did try to order something like over a year ago now, and it just like, it kept like accepting and then cancelling the payment until it just like cancelled for good. So we never got our Amazon Japan stuff. So back when I was looking, I actually liked this one even more than I liked the My Melody one. Because you can't really see, but the crystal is actually like iridescent, like it shines in all different rainbow colors, and I just thought it was so pretty. And this was the only one that I found there, and it was on 50% off, I think because they were like getting rid of the stock of it. But Maya and I were both like, yeah, obviously, so I got it. And I say a silly purchase because now, like, I had been wanting these like quite a while ago. Now I make all my own light stick bows, and you guys will know this, I like make them all the time. So like I really don't need this, but it made me happy, so I bought it. No one tell my mom. So I actually am like so about this. Oh my god. So basically I went in the Sanrio store and I was like, yes, fucking obviously I'm gonna get these Pochoko clips. It's Sungmin core, I'm obsessed. I buy these. The next day, Skiz make their Instagrams, their official Instagrams, their personal Instagrams. The day after that, guess who posts on their Insta story with exactly this fucking clip in his hair? Sungmin. I swear to god, are you in my brain, sir? But anyway, now I'm matching with him, so literally obsessed. So the next thing is something that I am really excited about because it's something that I'd seen here in Korea. Spoilers. I'd seen here in Korea, but like, as I said before, like sometimes you'll see products from Sanrio Japan in Korea, but they're really expensive because of the import tax. And I knew that we were going to Tokyo, so I'd been waiting to get them until we went. And I found them, of course, because they're everywhere, but they're these My Melody clips, and they have the little crystals on them, and they're just so cute. They're so cute. Should I put one in my hair? Well, I think it would kind of ruin it, but I'm really happy. I've been wanting these for so long, so I have them. So the next thing I'm gonna show you on, oh, can you see my little friends? my little friends. Obviously, I didn't buy the skizzoos. Like, you guys know I have all the skizzoos anyway. But, Twinkie, you're flashing. Oh my gosh. Basically, they had a little section with clothes in the Sanrio store, and I'd heard that like some of the clothes fit and some of them didn't. Thankfully, they had like some samples out, so we were able to figure out what fit. Basically, they only have like, maybe they do in other stores, but I didn't see it. I could only ever find small clothes and medium clothes for the dolls. And basically what we figured out is that the small clothes fit the small skizzoos. The big skizzoos, like the 20 centimeters ones, I don't think, like, because they only have medium clothes, right, and I don't think those fit them. I think those are too tight. But the small ones fit the small skizzoos, the 15 centimeter skizzoos. I will say they do fit Dweki a little bit better because Dweki's a little bit chubby in the tummy, and on the other skizzoos they're like a little bit too big. I don't even want to think what they'd be like on the generic, because the generic one is like so skinny. But I bought them some little dresses. Do not flash. Please excuse this. This is like sewn on to watch, and I put it on before the concert. He's so cute. The headband is my favorite part. I think I need to like remove this from him and like see what it looks like on. But my favorite, I'm sorry, this is never coming off. Shut the fuck up. Tell me this isn't the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life. I'm obsessed with this, and you could body so you could see his, oh no, you could see his little tail. You could see his little tail. It's perfect, and it's like the perfect pink color. It matches with its fur. I'm obsessed. So yeah, best purchase? I'm gonna say that about like 15 different things in this haul. So I'm getting to the end of the Sanrio stuff, but I have one of these that is just off AliExpress. It's not official. But it's like a little bit bigger, and I bought it to put my mini skizzoos that I just had in it. And it's bigger than this, and it's still a little bit tight, but like you can fit them in it. Maya and I saw these, right? And oh, do I have it? Yes, I do. So Maya and I saw these in the Sanrio store, right? And I kept this to show you guys. This was the tag. There's a little guy and a fucking little diagram here. Do you see that? What that is saying, because if you look at the picture on here, it's a bed, right? This is bed sheets, that's a pillow. You are supposed to get your acrylic stand of your idol boy or your anime boy, and you're supposed to put him in the bed. You put him in the bed here, and then in this one you put the little stand. When I tell you, I lost my mind. So we will be coming back to, just like with the pig, we will be coming back to this when we get to the K-pop stuff, because this stayed on my back the entire trip. Obsessed. Okay, so the last thing I have from the Sanrio store is something that has like a little bit of a story about it, because basically I had been seeing these in the store and I was like, what is that? Like, I don't know what that is, right? And it was basically like these little like hard plastic like keychains, right? And they had little like holes in them, like little holes. And then like at the bottom they have these like plates of like something on them. They had like letters on them, like Japanese letters, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't know what that is, whatever. But then as I've been like going about Tokyo, I'd seen some girls with these on their bags, and I realized you pop out the letters and you put them in the little holes, like Lego almost, and you can make it say like whatever. Obviously most people have it say their name or whatever. And I was then on Instagram and I was looking at one of my favorite accounts, who is a J-mower, and she fucking had one of these, and I was like, oh my god, like I never clocked before. I was like, it's that thing I keep seeing in the Sanrio store. And she had it, and of course I can't read it because I can't read Japanese, but I'm sure it said Yeonjun on it, and I was like, are you kidding me? So within that moment, a new special interest was born, and I was like, I have to get one of these. But I can't read or write Japanese like at all. It was very funny. As soon as we landed in Japan, I was like, suddenly I'm illiterate, because I'm used to being in Korea and like I can read Hangul fine. And like obviously I only speak a certain amount of Korean, so I'm very used to reading things at like not knowing what it means, but like I can read it, like I could speak it out to you even if I didn't know what it said. And I was just in Japan and I was like, suddenly I am illiterate, like I have no idea what is going on. So I messaged my very sweet J-Stay friend on Instagram, and she was really lovely and she helped me out because I just really wanted to get one that said Chan. So here is that, you can see I like popped some of the letters out. These are the like the boards I was telling you about, and as you can see, like on the back, like they have these little like nubbins that you like stick into the holes. And you can see on the back here the little holes where you push it through, but isn't that so cute? And yeah, Chan is only like 3 like letters in Japanese, so I put little hearts on either side. I am literally obsessed, and Maya kind of thought I was a bit silly buying it. She was like, what a waste of money, and then I got it and she was like, shut the fuck up. So she ended up buying one, and then I messaged Tasha and it turns out she has like a copy from she went to Japan. So yeah, this is my new obsession. Hot girls have little plastic Sanrio keychains that say their kpop boys' names on them in Japanese. Obsessed. So now I'm gonna move on to stuff that I bought in Shibuya 109, which is this really iconic shopping mall. And that's where all of the like the J fashion brands are. And yeah, obviously, as I said earlier, I couldn't buy a lot of the fashion there, but I was able to buy some accessories, and I'm obsessed with all the little bits that I got, so let me show you. So actually the first one I'm going to show you isn't fashion, but on the top floor they have a bunch of gacha machines, and I didn't do too many gacha. I think I only did 2. Yeah, I did, because I can see this one, I can see the other one that I did in the other place. But I was looking and they had 2 little gacha pods for like 2 of my OG anime, like, and I'm talking, these are like not very popular anime, like most people I know were not into them. There was one for Kirarin Revolution, which I actually read as a manga. Hysterically enough, I read it in Japanese even though I couldn't read it, because I had a friend when I was a kid who was half Japanese, and she had like this giant, one of those giant like magazines like this thick of manga, and she just gave it to me. And obviously I couldn't read it, but I was obsessed with Kirarin Revolution because I love this art style. So I saw that and I was like, oh my god, like no one has ever heard of this anime when I talk about it. And I was like, talking to Maya, and then I turned to my left and Maya's like, yeah, it's right there, did you not see it? It was Mermaid Melody, Pichi Pichi Pitch, which is like, I think it's my second anime I ever watched after Tokyo Mimi, which we'll get to. My alt anime of all time is Tokyo Mimi, if you didn't know. But anyway, they literally had a Mermaid Melody gacha, and you could win that little mermaid things. Obviously, I wanted Lucia's, which is the pink one, and obviously I didn't get it. I got Coco's one, but Coco's not bad. She's just a little bit irrelevant. But I cannot tell you, when I was a kid, I literally dreamt and fantasized about these. Like, I would draw these. These are like their little necklaces. They have, this is obviously bigger than it would usually be like this big on them. And if you don't know, this is their magical princess pearl, and it's the reason that they can sing really beautifully. And in the first episode, Lucia needs to go up to the human world to find the boy that she gave it to heal him, because she can't sing. And she gets it and she can sing, and it's fucking amazing. But anyway, I literally screamed in Shibuya 109, and I didn't get Lucia, but I'm still very happy. So let me get into the actual like fashion stuff that I bought. As I said, I was so inspired by all of the girls in their fashion, and as they were there, I was like, my sock game is like so limited right now, so low. It's like so boring. Like, I have my over-knee socks that I wear in winter, but like it's way too hot in the summer over in this part of the world. That they have little socks, pink frill, pink ribbons, and they had a thing where if you bought 3, it was cheaper, so I maybe bought a bunch of socks. And they had like a whole bunch, and I was considering getting some with a black ribbon, and then I was literally like, why would I do that when I could just get 3 pink ones? I'm obsessed with it. Like, come on, this is like the alt coquette aesthetic. Like, these ones, it's so bad. I caught the little pearls. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna have to be really careful washing these. Anyway, I'm literally obsessed. Literally obsessed. So then the other mall that we went to that has loads of like J fashion stuff is La Forêt, which is in Harajuku. And I didn't buy much in there because most of the brands in there were really like expensive brands that I salivated and lusted over but could not afford. But I did go into the Sailor Moon store and I had to get something. It's Sailor Moon, it's the OG. So I got these really pretty little earrings and I just thought they were really cute. And this is my favorite of Sailor Moon's lockets. I love it. So yeah, I got that. So let me get into the stuff that I bought in Daiso. So they had obviously a bunch of Sanrio stuff and I didn't buy too much. But I did buy this little Sanrio like letter set that I just thought was really cute. And it was literally 100 yen. So I was like, yeah. I then bought, this is like one of those like absolutely ridiculous purchases, but I was like, shut the fuck up, obviously. Shut the fuck up, obviously. It's literally a Hello Kitty bottle top. So you screw that onto your like plastic water bottle that you buy in the store. Literally the most useless purchase of my life. I've never been so happy in my existence. Shut the fuck up, obviously. But then this was purely a functional purchase, but it's so cute. I really needed tissues. And they had little pudding tissues. So it came with 4, I've already used one. Shut the fuck up. What? So cute. This, I have been seeing these for years. They have them in art books in London, which has loads of Sanrio stuff, but they're so expensive there, and all my friends who've been to Japan were like, Georgie, do not waste your money on that. They're literally £1 when you go to Japan. And it's one of these little cups, so I had to get one. And Maya got the Kurumi and the Sinner ones, so when we move back in together at some point, we will have the full set. So cute. I then bought this. I think I've seen people in the States have these. I know that in the States you guys have the same stuff. It's like Daiso in America is the same as Daiso in Japan, whereas Daiso in Korea is like completely different. They have entirely different stock. But it's literally for your Q-tips. What? Shut the fuck up, obviously. So the next things are a couple of things that I bought from a fashion store called Spins. And again, I couldn't buy much, but I did buy some accessories. I bought these before I bought the other ones, and I was so obsessed I needed to find pink ones, but these, they're just little frilly socks with black bows, and they're just so cute. I'm literally obsessed. Finally, I will have cute feet. And the other thing I bought were these leg warmers. I'm sure you guys know this style of leg warmer is super in trend. And I have some like this in black, and I think I also have some in white. But these were striped ones, and I've not seen these in Korea. And I literally saw them and I was like, obviously I need to wear these to externary. Literally every time I see something punk, I'm like, well, obviously I have to wear them so that Gaon can see me wearing these. So yeah, but specifically with the intention of Kwak Jisok from Exterior Heroes seeing me in these. But yeah, obsessed, they're super cute. But I'm gonna get into a couple of little like misc things right now. We went into anime, which is the huge anime store there. As I said previously, I'm not as into anime anymore. But one of my favorites will always be Haikyuu, and I will say Haikyuu is like the only thing that you can, it's like, even though it's not like airing right now, it's like a current trendy anime as opposed to my like old nostalgic animes. And I had to do a little gacha, and I was praying that I got one of the Seijo boys, and I didn't get Oikawa. Oikawa is my favorite character, but I got his boyfriend, so I have a little Iwatan badge. And yeah, I was very happy. All of the characters, I was about to say members, oh my god, when K-pop curses your brain. All of the characters were on it were like ones that I loved. But I was very happy to get one of my boys. And then we went into the little like Disney gift gate, and Maya pointed this out and she was like, Georgie, you have to get this. It's Marie. Marie is like one of my favorite Disney characters of all time. She's literally me. She's so cute. Like, it's Japan, obviously, but like, I have no idea where I'm gonna put her, but she needs to be displayed. She's literally perfect. Then this is something that I bought in Harajuku in just like a little like gift store that is definitely overpriced. And Maya bought one as well, and we got little matching ones. But I think one of the things, living in Korea, a lot of the stuff that you see in Japan that you wouldn't be able to find in the West, like I do see here. So I didn't want to buy anything that like I could just pick up in Gangnam Underground Mall for like cheaper and like easier and not waste my holiday budget. But I had never seen anything like this. Are you kidding me? She has little, like, I wish you could see how sparkly her eyes are. There's glitter in her eyes. She has little pearls. There's tears. She's like crying a little bit, and she's pink. And they had a purple one with lilac on the inside. So Maya got the purple and I got the pink. She's me. I literally love her so much. So she's called Rose, and Maya's one's called Lavender, and I am literally obsessed. So cute. Oh my god, I'm just looking around my bed and I realized that there are 2 things from the Sanrio store that I completely forgot to mention. So let me get them. They're right down the end of my bed because they're so big. I already have a bunch of these, but I couldn't find these ones. So I got the Kuromi Picket holder. And I've been seeing these and I'm a little bit mad because I really wanted the mellow one or the kitty one, but they didn't have them. I think it was like a limited like run thing and this was the only one that was left, but I'd been wanting one for so long. I was very happy to got this. So I got this thinner one. This is a picket holder. Look how it's like quilted with lace and it has embroidery. Like, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, obviously I would have preferred the mellow one, but I love it so much. Also, I do have quite a few like blue pickets. So this is super cute and yeah, I'm super happy. I've been wanting one of these for so long. So most of what I have left is K-pop, but I do have one thing and it does kind of transition. So basically there is this, oh my god, I nearly fell on the floor, how terrifying. There is this chain of stores in Japan called Mandarake, and they are basically like secondhand stores. But as I'm sure everyone knows, the collector culture in Japan is like absolutely out of this world. Like it's like nowhere else on the planet, right? So obviously like secondhand goods in like collector culture is like a huge thing because a lot of things that collectors buy, they are things that were previously owned by other people, and so they have like just a huge wealth of like secondhand like collector items. And these stores are like massive, like they're absolutely everywhere. They have them in like every location, so obviously we went to a fuck ton of them. I was mostly looking for K-pop goods, which I will get into, but I did have my eye out for all of the old like magical girl, like Maho Shoujo goods, because as I said, like I am a huge Tokyo Mimi fan. It's just like Tokyo Mimi was like a hugely like pinnacle, like core memory, like moment. Like watching that show like literally changed the trajectory of my life, and I never had any merch from it aside from the manga, the books, because I just couldn't get it, I couldn't afford it. It was just, you know what I mean, and there really isn't a lot of merch for it, and these days it goes for a lot of money. When I was a kid I used to watch the like unboxings of all the toys and stuff, and I had my eye out just to see them in Tokyo, in the Mandarakes there. I literally couldn't find anything that I didn't see any of the Tokyo Mimi toys, but I was walking through the Mandarake in Ikebukuro and I saw this and it was 2,000 yen, which is like 20,000 won, so like a bit less than like $20, and I lost my mind. It's OG Tokyo Mimi, because I did see a couple of Tokyo Mimi things, but they were all the reboot, and I'm such an OG girly. I have no idea what it is. It's literally a thin plastic sheet. At first I thought it was like a little binder, like one of those plastic file divider things. It's not. It's literally just a sheet of plastic. But I am 100% gonna frame this. This is like so special. I had, my dream was to leave Tokyo with one Tokyo Mimi item, and I found one, and I'm so happy. It made me a little bit teary. But yeah, it was in the glass case, and I was actually like, no way! My catchphrases, I felt like I became a soundboard when I was in Tokyo, because I was either going, no way! Or I was going, shut the fuck up! Anytime I saw anything that was like something that I was excited to see, or like, yo! Like an ancient anime that I haven't seen in years. I kept saying Shigechara stuff, and I was like, shut the fuck up! Every time I saw it. So yeah, I literally laid my eyes on this and went, no way! But yeah, I'm so happy, so precious. So yeah, I need to find some kind of frame or something to put this in, because this is me. This girl, this is the reason that I am the way that I am. And her personality is just me as well. I'm very happy. So, let's get into the filthy shit. My K-pop goods. So the first thing I'm going to show you is literally, I think I said that I did 2 gacha. That's a lie. I did 3, because Maya and I, we were staying in Shinjuku, and we were walking outside of like one of those, I think it was outside the Don Quixote actually, and we saw they had a fucking 17 gacha, and we were like, yes, obviously we have to do it. So I pulled Wuji, my boy. Obviously I was hoping for my biases in 17 are like Hoshi, Mingyu, and Scoops. Maya pulled June, who's her bias record, and given that there are 13 fucking members, like that's pretty good. But I love Jihoon, so I was very happy to get his. But yeah, this is just, it's so stupid. Like it's also so ugly and black. Like where am I gonna put this? But it was freaking gacha. I had to. Come on, it's 17. So speaking of 17, one of the things that we did is Maya and I really wanted to go to like pop-up events in Japan, like K-pop pop-up events, because there are so many, right? And like we can never go to them. And we were lucky enough that 2 were going on in Tokyo at the time that we were there. And there was a 17 cafe, and there was also a JYP pop-up shop. So it was like all the different JYP groups. So obviously we booked for both. The JYP one we actually went to first, but let me show you the 17 one first. So 17 cafe, I will say, we had amazing food in Tokyo. The only mid-meal we had was this fucking 17 cafe, and I'm not surprised because it's a theme cafe. But we went to the Pom Pom Pudding cafe, and I'd heard people say that the food there was really mid. I loved it. It was so great. Like obviously it was not the best food ever, but like it tasted great. It wasn't like gross or anything, and like given that it was a theme cafe, like obviously the 17 cafe, I had a paella. I think it was literally sushi rice with like yellow food dye, and there was no seasoning at all. But I got my Hoshi coaster, so who gives a fuck? Yeah, basically you could pick your like bias for the coaster and like the little tag on the drink. And then Maya and I really lucked out because the food options that we went for, I went for one of the paellas and she went for one of the paninis, and each food like was named after a member. I got the Mingyu one, who's one of my bias records, and she got the June one. She biases Sungkwan, and then June is her bias record, so she obviously got the Sungkwan coaster, and then got the June thing. So we were like, oh my god, we got bias records, what? And then you get the photo card thing that you get, the random photo card is a ticket, and I pulled Dino. I'm a little bit sad. I love Dino, but I'm a little bit sad because I have like such a wide bias line in 17, and he's just not in it. Bless him. Bless his old contacts. It's a beautiful picture. But like also I realized in Japan like no one really trades. It's kind of not really a thing there. So I was just sort of holding it like, does anyone want him? Because I know he is like fairly popular, and I was like S-Coops is one of my biases, and he's like not popular. So I was like, I'll there are a few members that I would be very happy with, but it's okay. I've still got him, and he does look very beautiful with his blonde hair. But yeah, that was my 17 cafe rating. Absolutely the best thing, but also the food was awful. So as I said, we also went to the JYP pop-up shop. Obviously I legally had to buy a bunch of skid stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, the styling was kind of like not the best. I'm very picky with like things that I like, but we were there and I had to. So first of all I'm also becoming an acrylic stand girly. I bought these acrylic stands. Obviously I had to buy my boys. I got Bin-chan, so I think it's like the styling was just very like, some of the members had like better styling than others. Chan's is okay. I don't know how I feel about Bin's blue jumpsuit. They had like a safari theme. But I will say, given how cute ITZY and TWICE's stuff was, I was a little bit mad as a stay, but like whatever. But regardless of that, obviously I had to buy the Chan ticket. And he is gorgeous. And I am obsessed. And then they had these little like random badges. And they were like mystery pack, right? Like lucky, like blind bags. So Maya and I each bought 3. And when we went up to the counter to pay, they literally had a guy there standing telling us, no trading on site. You're not allowed to trade inside the store. You're not allowed to trade outside the store because it causes huge disruptions. We were like, oh my god. But we found a girl in the elevator who really wanted to trade stuff with us. So we totally traded with her. But I don't think I pulled any of these. Oh no, I think I did. So I pulled the Changbin, which made me very happy, my baby boy. And basically there were 2 badges per member, right? So I ended up with 1 Changbin and both fucking Chanpins. I love signing on popular members. It's so funny because he's literally like the most popular in the West, but like in Japan and Korea, like no one fucking wants his shit, and I'm like, give it to me. So yeah, I literally I won the game. I got exact like my if I bought 3 badges and there were 2 badges per member, I would have been like, yes, I would like 2 Chan and 1 Changmin, please. Slayed. So now let me show you the little picket holder. Which Changmin is prettier? I like this one. So yeah, you unclip the little key ring, and it has like a little hole at the back for like for the badge thing, so you can still use it as a badge if you want to. You put it in, slide it, so this still like sticks out. You can still like attach that to here, and then you clip. It's just like a keychain with a little. It's got like two lobster clips on it. You clip it back over. Shut the fuck up! And it's a little pig. I'm literally obsessed. As you know, I bought 4. But yeah, my badges. And then the last thing I bought from the JYP shop is not skins, but are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? When we went to see Twice, I was so supremely swerved by Nayeon. She's been coming. I've always loved Nayeon, like back since like I first got into K-pop and like Twice was still rookies. Like I've always had a really big soft spot for Nayeon. Momo is still my girl. She's my GF. But I think it's that thing, right, where I'm like, Momo, like, I just want to date her. Nayeon, she's just like pop princess, perfect icon, baby girl, like obsessed. And this is the prettiest picket I've ever seen. Like, she's gorgeous. I love her with bangs. Like, I obviously love her without bangs, but like, and then a little ribbons in her hair. It's like coquette. Yes. And the pink, I had to. And, ow. They were only 800 yen, so who gives a shit, right? So now we're gonna get into the real nitty gritty, the K-pop shit. So obviously we had to go to Tower Records. Japanese albums are really fucking expensive. I had heard this before. I did not realize how expensive. Like I was thinking, because in Korea, like if you buy an album, like it's probably gonna be like 15 to like 19,000 won, so that's like $15 to $20. Like if you're buying like if you're buying from like certain shops, they're a bit more expensive, so like sometimes it can go up to like 21 kind of dollars. I was expecting maybe like $30 for albums. Some of the Skiz albums were $60 from like the official store, because they fucking put the DVD in with it, and I'm like, why did you do that? I just wanted the album. And I just thought, and also a bunch of Skiz albums, you don't even get PCs with them. The PCs are only first press. So I didn't buy any Skiz albums. There was one copy of The Sound that I thought was really pretty, and it was purple, but that was the one that had the DVD in it, and it was like $70, and I was like, well, obviously I'm not doing that. But I did want to buy a TXT album, because TXT Japanese stuff is like, Skiz Japanese stuff is fun, it's great, I love it. TXT Japanese stuff, it's literally god tier on another level. I would have bought a bunch more of the Japanese stuff, but I had to restrict my budget. But this is like one of my favorite like covers, so I had to buy Good Boy Gone Bad Japanese version. And even the DVDs, the CDs are like so pretty. Like at some point I do want to collect all of them, but like, so obviously I was hoping to pull Subin. I actually pulled Chun, and so Maya was like, okay, I need to buy one now. So we were praying for her to pull Subin. She pulled Kai, but let me find him. Tell me this is one of the prettiest photo cards you've ever seen. So I was like, yeah, have your Chun. Like, I'm very happy. That sounds so mean. I love Taehyun, but like, he's so pretty. So I'm very satisfied with that. I'm usually like one of those people who gets a bit annoyed when they don't get their bias, but like, I'm so fine with that. This is like one of the most beautiful photo cards. He looks gorgeous. So yeah, I'm a proud owner of a Japanese TXT album. This is just the beginning, girls. Wait until I get into it. K-pop Wonderland, sweet, I'm coming for you. So that's the only thing I actually bought in Tower Records. I was mostly just really excited to go and see my Chan had like written stay on the wall. But I had mentioned earlier that I went to a bunch of mandarakes looking for K-pop goods, because I know they have photo cards. If you're going to Japan, best one that I went to, I think 4 small mandarakes. The best one is the Shibuya one. The Shibuya one is so good. That's where we found all of the good shit that we got. And then the other place I really wanted to go to was K-Books. So there are a bunch of K-Book shops. I didn't realize, I assumed that the K stood for like Korea and it was like K-pop merch. They have K-Books for like everything. It's basically secondhand stuff. As I said, the secondhand market in Japan is super huge, but they have like cosplay K-Books and like different animes. They literally have specific like mahou shoujo K-Books. If you don't know, mahou shoujo is like magical girl anime. So like Sailor Moon or Tokyo Mew, pretty girls in frilly dresses fight monsters. So I went into that. I didn't buy anything in the mahou shoujo one. I just appreciated with my eyeballs. But they have a whole one for K-pop, and this is where the good shit is. And when I tell you, they restock every single day. We were going about in the week mostly, and everyone said like Tokyo on the weekends is fucking insane. So we really tried to avoid going crazy places on the weekends. We went to K-Books 3 times. Yes, we did go 3 times. We were there for a week and we went 3 times. I will say it again, we went 3 times. I am feral. It was so busy every time, and I'm literally just like, these girls do not rest. They are in there every single day. They're finding their shit and they are paying, and that's how their collections go. But I was really hoping to find some good things. I will say the things that I was really trying to find most, I had big success and then not success for these 2 things. The 2 things that I wanted to find most were Skiz Chocolate Factory merch and also Dome Tour merch, the Skiz Dome Tour merch. Basically the next tour that Skiz are about to do, which is that weird tour that's just Japan and then 1 Seoul day. They had a bunch of merch for it, but it sold out super fast. And because it was Japanese merch, we had to order through Bai, and basically Bai when you order it off Bai, they will buy it like at a later time. And by the time that we had ordered and they had tried to buy the stuff, a bunch of stuff had sold out, and I had been really wanting the acrylic stands for Sungmin and Changbin. I ordered Chan's and Chan's came through. I was able to get it, but the Sungmin one, the Changbin one, I really wanted because their Sungmin's got like, he's wearing pink, and the Changbin one, they both have like a really like pinky glow over them, and I've been wanting them so bad. So I was looking for Chocolate Factory merch and the Dome Tour merch. The Chocolate Factory merch I wanted in particular, I wanted the acrylic stands and I really wanted the badges. They didn't have either of those for Changbin or Chan, but they did have them for both of Maya's biases, and she didn't buy them because she, like, it just wasn't what she was looking for, and I was like, why? Why? But I had major success with my acrylic stands for the Dome Tour. I am so happy. Like, this is why, come on. This is why it sold out. This is why I needed it. Shut the fuck up. I'm Changbin's one. So now I'm going to show you what the little bread is for. So these are the stands, right? So you put your little stand in the small pocket, the first pocket. It goes in there. And then you put him in. And he goes to bed! Isn't that the best thing ever? Shut up, it's so stupid. I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, I managed to find those in K-Books. And I think everything else, oh no, I managed to find these as well. These are also from the Dome Tour, and I think I didn't even try to buy these, but as I said, I've become a badge girly. So we have Sunmin, we have Chani, my love, and we have Beanie. Yeah, these are the 3 members that I collect, obviously. Obviously, we all know where my true affections lie, but my boys. So okay, I was also looking for TXT Surf because, as you guys know, I'm a huge mower. I was obsessed with this when it came out, but I couldn't afford it because I had no money at the time, and it was during, I think it was during COVID. Yeah, it was, because this was like Blue Hour era. Maya has the DVD from this, and so I'm like, well, it's basically mine. Maya has it. I found this, and it's a tiny bit damaged. So there were 2 of this. There was one that was not damaged and there was one that was damaged. It was like $25, and then this one, because it was a tiny bit damaged, was $8. It's the House of Fairy, and it's the super one. And it's Blue Hour Super. It's oh my god. Oh, I hate K-Books. They seal things so tight. I'm gonna open this with you guys. Let me go get my scissors. Yeah, they like heat seal everything. Please, I'm sorry, these scissors are so not aesthetic. I stole them from my parents' kitchen and then ran away to Korea. Okay, that's the K-Box packaging. I wanted to wait to open it with you guys. Okay, so let me get it all close to show you guys. So I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna show you guys the damage because it's so minimal. So can you see up here? There's like a tiny bit of wrinkling. That made it go like $15, not even $50, like more than that down. I am so happy. Let me, because I want to pop him out, so like it doesn't even matter. It's not even on the actual standee. Shut up. I'm so excited. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. Oh, that's so satisfying. Shut up, shut up. Are you kidding me? That's so cute. That's my baby. I'm so happy. So yeah, kind of sad because this is cute, but I wanted him out. I want him out of there. Free him. He's free now. I don't know where he's gonna go, but I'm so happy. It's such a silly little purchase, but I'm so happy. I'm gonna go here for now. Oh. Beautiful. Alright, first of all, Japanese photo cards are a really weird size. They are really weird and long. So not all of them, but the TXT ones are normal. So this is a normal size PC, right? Same size as all the ones we have in Korea. This is a Japanese size PC. Why is it like this? It doesn't fit in binders. So they had one type of binder that I found in Quixote actually. And it's really cute and mellow. They had all the different Sanrio characters, but you can fit them. They don't fully fit because the tops pop out, but you can fit your Japanese PCs in. So let me show you what I got. The other thing I will say, especially if you are going to Korea, if you're like not going to Korea and you are from like the States or the UK or somewhere else and you're going to Japan, feel free to buy whatever you want because stuff can be expensive in the West. But as someone who lives in Korea and is able to access Bunjang and buy things from Korean people, so I can like buy, I can use Korean eBay basically. Bunjang is an app that you can only use if you are a resident of Korea and you have a residence card. I'm able to buy stuff cheap here. So I really try to avoid buying Korean stuff. I was mostly looking for Japanese stuff. I did buy some Korean souvenir cards, but they were all there and they were for a really good price. So I just, for the most part, I was really trying to not buy Korean stuff, only Japanese stuff that I was going to be getting a better deal on. So I was really looking for Skiz Japanese PCs because as I said, I didn't buy any of the albums, but so I wanted to find the PCs. I was only able to find one Chan, but let me show you. These are the Skiz Japanese album PCs that I found. So I have this Chanmin from The Sound, this Channy The Sound. This is the only Chan Japanese PC I was able to find, and we went in so many different places. I found this Chanmin Scars. I'm so sad that I couldn't find a Chanmin with this. And then I got this Sungmin from Circus, and then I got this, is this Scars? Yes, this is a Scars Sungmin. And then Maya accidentally bought two of this Jongin because she didn't realize she'd already bought it. And I was like, I don't collect Jongin, but like, please can I buy him off you because shut the fuck up, they look so cute together. Look at the kissy boys. I am so happy. So yeah, these are my Japanese Skiz PCs. So let me move into the other stuff. I'm gonna split it because I bought Skiz stuff and I bought TXT stuff. So give me a moment to just split it all. Guys, I found it! I knew I bought the Kurumi one. I found it. Okay, yes. Hang on, let me swap these PCs again. Okay, let me show you the TXT stuff first and then I'll show you the Skiz stuff I got. So TXT is like the only group that I bought like Korean stuff of. Like I think all of the Skiz stuff is stuff you could only, that's all stuff you could only get in Japan. This is the stuff that I bought. I'm trying to collect Subin stuff. I'm trying to get my Subin's up. I'm trying to collect all of his album PCs. I'm not close at all yet, but this has helped. So this is the Lenti from Thursday's Child from, is this Hate? I can't remember. This is the black version of the album. And they also had the regular PC. So I am now 2/3 of the way done with my Subin collection for Thursday Child. This is the Thursday Child. I had to ask my friend Fina because I am like so Skiz. I know every single album version. I'm like I know a whole bunch about TXT, but sometimes I don't know shit. This is from Thursday's Child, but it's like the member pack version. Subin. I got this one because I could never pull him. This little boy, it was only like 200 won, so really cheap. And then this one, this is from Eternity. I've been looking for this one as well. He's so cute. I love him. So that's all. That's the only like Korean PCs that I bought. Everything else is stuff that you could only get in Japan. So I was really happy about these because we went. The first time we went, there was nothing. The second time, I found this, but I didn't buy it because I didn't know what it was. And then when we went back, I was able to find these, and I was like, so. These are from Sweet, which if you don't know is TXT's most recent Japanese album. It's like kind of the same, it's like the same era as like Temptation era and like blends in with the tour Accent Mirage. It's all the same. It's like the Winx Club Fairy vibes. These are the standard PCs and I found both of Yeonbin. Shut the fuck up. I'm so happy. This is a fucking pop. Look at it, it's beautiful. So I found all of these in K-Books, and like, come on, 440. That's like $4. It's not even $40 cents. It's like $4. And like, oh, and I think they were all. This one says it's $6, but like really good prices. And then these are the last TST ones I found. I wasn't entirely sure. I knew these were from like the trading card like tour PCs, but I didn't realize these are from the Japan one, so I was very happy to know that. Fina told me. But I had to buy these two because come on, they're matching BFs and they're such beautiful cards. So yeah, I haven't even taken these out because I was nervous because they're friggin' big hit and they're weird big PCs, but I didn't want to like get them crushed because they couldn't fit in my little PC tin I had. But yeah, okay, so let me move into the last stuff in this haul. It's all skiz, as we know. So, how am I even gonna do this? This is the sound pop, I think. It's Changmin, I don't know, but yeah, I got it. Some of these I'm like so aware of what they are, some of them I'm not. This one, oh, I can't remember what the name is, but this is a Japanese pop for Ordinary, and this is Changmin in his like super sexy outfit. My favorite thing about this PC is that this was the day that he tested positive for COVID. But yeah, gorgeous, and it's a freaking Japanese pop for Ordinary, like shut the fuck, and it was so cheap. I think this one was from Mandarake, and the thing with Mandarake is sometimes they have no idea how much things are worth. Maya found a BTS patch from First Muster for Taehyung for $30. This thing goes for like $500 to $700 on eBay. So obviously I was like, you literally have to buy this. This is like the best deal ever. It literally has his hip hop monster on it. So yeah, some of these people have no idea how much this shit is worth. So yeah, I was very happy to get this. This was the only one that I had. Basically, in a lot of these places, they have like glass cases, but then they'll also have just like little pots that you can rifle through the PCs. This is the only one that I bought that was from a glass case, and it wasn't even that much. I think it was like $30. But it's fucking Tumen. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with Tumen. I love these two so much. It's from Circus, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm so happy with this. The next thing I bought, okay, I lied. I said I wasn't able to find anything Chocolate Factory. I found this. It's Changmin's ID card. I'm obsessed. I really wanted all of them, but yeah. When this merch dropped, it was when I just moved here, and I literally had like £1,000 and I had to survive of it for like 2 months, and I was like, I can't buy anything. So the only thing I bought were the posters and the Dweki pouch, and I like regretted it the rest of my life, even though like obviously that was a smart decision because I had to live. But yeah, I've got my little Changmin PC. He's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this thing. And the other thing I bought, this is the sound one. I am obsessed with unit PCs. I wish they did them more in Korea. But I found this one of Vinny's 7, and look at his red hair. Obsessed. This one's from the Sound. So cute. And then these ones, so these are from Japanese, I'm reading this off the thing, Japanese debut 2nd anniversary. And I didn't even know these existed, but this is the day. You will recognize these outfits if you're a stay. These are like my favorite, this is like my favorite styling skizzes ever done. 3 guesses why. But I had to buy all 3 of them because I love this looks, and it's these three together. I'm just like, but yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. Obsessed. And then I have 2 last ones, and the funniest thing about this is that I bought these in completely different shops on completely different days, And the Chan one, it had like the same as this, it had like the cardboard backing, so I didn't even see the back. I had no idea what these were. This is the thing with Korean merch, I'm so aware of what everything is. Japanese merch, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I have no idea. What is this from? Like, I can tell from his hair, but like I don't know what it's from. So these are 5-star Tower Records pops, and as I'm sure you're aware from this, I collect Bin-chan. As you can see from my wolf chan and oh, he's full, my little ducky here. For 5-star, I collected like all the same pops of like, I collected both of them for everything. And on the day, not the day that 5-star came up, but the first day that my friends and I went out and like went to loads of shops. These days you can go around to like actual shops in Korea, and often they'll have the pops, even though they're technically pre-order benefits that you get when you purchase online. They'll often have them in the store, and you can, if you buy them there, they'll give you a pop. I ended up, even though I was like, oh, I'm only gonna collect Chan, I ended up on that day getting both Chan and Changbin for every single one. So I had like a thing of like the 2 pops that match. They're matching fucking Tower Records pre-order benefits, both of them, and I bought these on different days in different shops and I didn't know what they were. So yeah, that was my Japan haul. So thank you so much for watching this with me. I spent so much money, but as I said, I don't regret a single purchase. I am so happy with everything that I bought. I had an amazing time in Tokyo. I cannot wait to go back. I'm hoping secrets that this year I'm gonna end up in Japan a couple more times, maybe for Stray Kids concerts. We will see. Terrifying, but I'm very, very hopeful that I will get to go. But I'm really looking forward at some point to go for like a proper like 2.5 week vacation to Japan, because it needs the time, it deserves the time, and it deserves a bigger budget than I had right now. I'm working on a Hangwon budget and I buy a lot of K-pop shit here. But I had an amazing time, and I really hope you guys had a good time watching all the shit that I bought with me. I had so much fun. It was amazing. I'm so happy with everything. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new here, and my Instagram and my TikTok are both blosskitty. They will be on the end card, and links below. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.